I'm waiting for some people to get in. Guess you're gonna be the only one that shows up. So, I been had this game, and I kinda already beat it. I didn't beat it, but I'm in Act 2, and I'm almost done with Act 2. But I wanted to start the whole game over so people can get the first, impression of it, But my friend said I should just give a recap of what to do. He said I should just do a recap of it instead of just starting a whole new game, so that way I don't have to do all that stuff. But I don't know. What do you guys prefer? I just start a new game or just give a recap real quick on what happened? I mean, I don't really mind starting a new game, but I just don't want to waste you guys' time with any unnecessary stuff. I've seen a bunch of videos already, so might as well do a recap. So, basically, they stormed the beach of Tsushima to fend off the Mongols. One of the clan leaders got his head chopped off while he was on fire. His uncle got the main character's uncle, Sekai, his uncle got kidnapped, but he saves him eventually. This lady who's a thief, her brother made him like a grappling hook type of thing to help him like climb up walls and swing across branches that he could, he would need to swing across. And now the Mongols have taken over the upper part of Tsushima, so they basically took over the uncle's castle, and I'm at the part now where his uncle wants to retake his castle, or at least a part of the land. But we need the lady who's a thief, Yuna. We need her help real quick. And that's all that's basically happened. Oh, we did save his uncle. We did save his uncle from the Mongols, but we couldn't kill the Mongol leader because he was never there. He wasn't there. He left hours ahead of us. I have his father's armor, and I have a blow dart which I can shoot poison with, and I could shoot like hallucination darts. Yeah. This game is so good. Like, I got in so many cutscenes. I got in so many cutscenes just by doing certain things, like when you come up behind them and knife them in the back like a thief. You get like a small cutscene where his uncle's like, only cowards strike from the shadow. And then he'll be like, sorry uncle, but I have to do what I have to do, or whatever, to save Tsushima. When I used the blow dart for the first time, it was another cutscene, but I forgot what his uncle said. I know after that he said, I know after that his uncle was like, he was like, I'm only using this. But after the Mongols are gone, I won't need it anymore. Which makes more sense. You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, you can't straight up just fight thousands of dudes by yourself, man. You gotta be stealthy sometimes. I didn't, like, at first his uncle, I liked his uncle. Yes, his uncle, bruh, his uncle is a douche. Like, at first, I agreed with his uncle because, they're samurais. His uncle's right. They are samurai, but I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do to save your people, man. And if that means you gotta, do it in the cowardice way, you gotta do it in the cowardice way. I mean, his uncle, after he told his, yeah, he did roast her like that, Oh, is that where you got your you know that's where you stole it from? That's where you learned to steal from? Like his uncle, I just starting not to like him. Like at first, I liked him, you know, because they were samurai and he was cool like that. But I feel like if it ain't his nephew, he ain't trying to understand you. You know what I mean? Oh crap! Ah, ain't doing that again. But like I like how he's understanding with his nephew, but he's not understanding with other people. Like after his nephew told him, you know, I had to do what I had to do. He's like, all right, I get it, but you know, we still gotta finish this thing out like the samurai that we are. Matter of fact, there's after this cutscene right here, I'm gonna show you the other gear that I have. So I got this, but I at one point I paired it with his father's helmet that he had on his samurai armor. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. That looks better, doesn't it? And like I had a little mask with it, but I didn't know which mask I wanted to use. Like I stuck with this one, and then I moved to this one, and then I used this one for a little bit. But I wasn't too sure which mask would fit it better. I don't really like the masks with the faces on it. I like the straw hat, not gonna lie. Like, could you imagine somebody walking up to you looking like this at night? You just by yourself, and they walking up on you at night, man. I wish I could get this in white though, like the Ronin armor in all plain all white, so I can look like Samurai Jack. Lame. Whatever. I'm gonna just switch back. How about that? I'll just switch back. Ooh, I could also pair it with the red one I got. Hold on. My friend is calling me. Hold on. Hello? What do you think about One Piece? I would watch One Piece. I legit would give it a chance if there weren't so many episodes. Like with Dragon Ball Z, I kind of like I grew up on it, so it's like I already knew the show already, you know. But One Piece is just too long. I can't really sit there and watch 900 episodes, especially if I ain't even start off growing up on the show or anything. I can't sit there and watch 900 episodes. With Dragon Ball, I already saw like 900 of those episodes, you know. I started off in the Cell Saga. Like I like the concept of it, you know. They eat these devil fruits and like they get powers from them. Like as long as you could tell, if I could find some way to actually my friend Rekka showed me a easier way to catch up on the show. He basically sent me a link to this compilation, or not compilation, but it was basically a bunch of recaps on each season and leading to like the new season of One Piece. I think it's Grand Line Review. It's just like a bunch of recap videos. Should I change it back to English or should I keep it as Japanese? I had it in English at first, but I only put it in Japanese because I was starting the game. I was thinking about starting the game over. I like this game a lot. My only problem with it though, is that the merchants don't sell everything. And my friend was like, you know, the Mongols are attacking, you know, resources are scarce, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, if they can go out here and I don't know, find kunai for me and all these other stuff I can buy from them, like arrows and stuff. You telling me they can't sell me like iron and steel? Iron and steel are the only two materials I'll ever really need.
You must have forgotten.
But I got orientation for my. Why did you make me sound stupid? What do you mean? Him. Make him sound stupid. I didn't make anybody sound stupid. But my only problem with the game is that the merchants don't sell iron and steel. I spent hours, I'm talking days, just to upgrade almost everything. All my favorite suits of armor, I only upgraded like, I think I finished upgrading two. Finished upgrading this one, and I finished upgrading this one and the Sekai clan one. Those three. It took me days to do that. And as for my sword, it took me days to do that one too. This one just needs one more upgrade. And all I'm missing is iron.
My young master. We pay our respects to the Shimura warriors buried here. Then spend the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
Unbreakable walls. Stone abides rushing water. Lords and clans vanish.
Well said, my lord. The proud do not endure.
Hold on, my friend is inviting me to a party. Hold on, let me join.
In the end,
Okay.
We should return to Omi.
I'll stay a while.
Are you Deadpool?
I know better than
You,
to argue.
bruh, you have to be Deadpool. I've been,
You learn
bruh.
something.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie.
As on this
Are you
coast,
Deadpool? Tell the truth, bruh. There's no way.
concerned with that castle.
The strongest point.
You watching the stream?
He equated strength with
Well, make a new account.
like a mountain.
I don't know, man, cause I don't know. I don't know who Deadpool is. I don't know,
In the midst of
bruh.
true
I'm
leaders
Deadpool.
stay rooted, stand firm.
But look at that waterfall. All that immovable rock
I can hear myself in the background.
yields to water.
I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about playing some more Alien Isolation
All around
after
us.
this. Yeah, cause like Alien Isolation is heating up, bruh. It's heating up.
I'd like to visit, my lord. When you're ready.
I'll play 2 hours of this though. I know I can get a lot done in 2 hours.
Lord Sakai.
Hey, what's wrong with you, bruh? Hey, what's wrong with you, bruh? Why you coughing?
Excuse me. The cold wind is getting to me.
Yuriko, you're not well.
Nonsense.
Let me take you to Akashima.
If they had Dragon Rot in this game, you know what? I wouldn't even mind because I only died, if I can remember, only like 5 times in this game. So out of all the times in the first act, I only died like 5 times. If they had Dragon Rot in this game, I wouldn't care.
Always so stern.
Cause I'm too good. I'm too good. They can't kill me, boy. I'm unkillable. Shut up. How many? How many? A lot?
Where's this special place of yours?
You'll see.
You cannot tell me?
I won't have to.
Yeah, I already saw that. Chantel, it was funny the first time.
Careful, Yuriko.
How y'all almost burned down the kitchen with fake candles?
Because she get magical candles that even if you blow it out, it's not gonna go out.
Something wrong with the both of y'all.
There's an onsen around here, isn't there?
There it is. Shall we take a closer look?
What are you laughing about? Oh, no, I want Ghost of Tsushima. No Alien Isolation. Yeah, I saw it.
Isn't it
Damn.
beautiful?
Very.
No.
Why are we here?
Are you upset? It's not wrong of us to come.
I think it's something up with my my stream. I don't think I can see like if somebody I don't know.
See you way down
Yeah, if they
south.
curse or something.
Lady Sakai and the little one.
It's just really weird how y'all can see it but I can't.
I just felt a little faint.
Man, get your old behind in the water, man.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Yeah, but you old.
Rest here a moment.
As you wish. Since
Bro,
you
I
ask
swear if I
us,
come back and she naked, bro.
I'll be back soon.
Get out that water. Get out the water.
Maybe there's game nearby.
What? Good. I was never meant to be liked. Oh, we don't care. You can get some. Try to watch your figure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing that too, to be honest. Not drinking water, but watching what I eat. I've noticed my stomach has gotten bigger. I'm not fat. Alright? Don't be calling me fat, bro. Lately, what that supposed to mean? I've been slipping? I've been slipping? Alright. Alright. Bah! Bah! What? What is? What is? What's the deal?
I'll bring this to
Oh,
you.
don't buy that. Don't buy that. Don't buy it. It's not even worth. It's not worth any money. You gonna regret it. Any amount of money you pay on that game, you gonna regret it. The campaign is short. The multiplayer ain't even worth playing. If you don't believe me, well, you know what? I can't give you the Angry Joe because Angry Joe made that game like day one when it first came out. And I understand they do updates and stuff like that, but the game is just not worth it at all.
Yuriko! Yuriko! Her horse isn't here. She rode off.
It's not worth it, man. I'm telling you, bro. You know what? You buy it if you want to, but I'm just telling you, man. Don't. Oh yeah, and sometime today, hold up. Sometime today I am gonna have Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'll be playing that later. But that'll be like really late in the day, probably around 4, maybe 5, depending on when my mom goes on break. I gave her the money so she could just buy the PSN card for me and send me the code. Cause I tried using my Cash App card so I can get Resident Evil Biohazard and Horizon Zero Dawn, but for some reason Cash App don't work on PlayStation. On what? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, what is it now? $7.99? I think I paid $20 for mine. I don't know. That's what I think. Cause it was on sale. Yeah. What? But how was I supposed to know they was gonna make a big price drop like that? Wait, what are you looking at? Are you looking at spring sales?
My lord.
Yuriko, are you hurt?
No,
I might have to go look at that later.
I got lost.
Where were you going?
Yeah.
I saw my mother.
Oh.
She waved but kept walking. I had to catch her.
I'm bringing you home.
My mother. I have to make an offering. Please. For all the times I've done as you asked. Come with me. Let me pay respects to my mother.
Don't push yourself.
Whip. Fallen Order. What? Oh, that's not the full game? Oh.
We have long walks in these hills and teach me about the plants.
Maybe that's why you saw.
No lie. If they did that, I was gonna be pissed off. I mean, once I get this, I start orientation. What's today? Friday. I start orientation like Tuesday, and good thing about this orientation is unlike Walmart, I don't have to go 3 times. I can go to orientation 1 time, and like get the whole, thing, Because at Walmart they make you go to orientation like 3 times, just to talk about like different stuff. This orientation gets it all done in 1 day.
Cemetery.
So that's good. Yes, it is extremely fun. It's almost like playing a cowboy version of Ghost of Tsushima. The only thing is, the story is really good. Like when you get, have you ever played the first Red Dead Redemption?
Kazumasa.
Oh, the zombie version?
You Fujin to me. And
So,
so
I'm gonna just say Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel to the first game, where you play as this cowboy named Arthur Morgan, and their whole story is, I forget what time period this is, but it's around the time where outlaws like cowboys and stuff are starting to be outlawed, and the new world is coming, and there are laws out to hunt down gangs and stuff. So their gang is being hunted
We sat
by
the whole night.
by the police, the Pinkertons, which is like I think the FBI. I think that's the Pinkertons are like the FBI. They're being hunted down. And you're gonna like these characters. You're gonna learn to like these characters. I'm telling you, your favorite character. Well, my favorite character personally is Hosea. I like Hosea, not because he named kind of like his name is kind of like mine, but just because he's a wise old dude, and they did him dirty. I'm not gonna say how they did him dirty. They just did him dirty.
When he recovered, when you taught me how to ride, the day we rode to the onset, the sunset was red and full.
Yeah.
That was what?
The best day of my life. It's dark, Kazumasa. Tell me what you see.
I can see all the way to Yariko.
I remember the war.
For Red Dead Redemption 2?
Tragedy for all the clans.
Oh.
So Canada.
I wish you weren't there so often.
Why do you say that?
You have many responsibilities. I am grateful for the time we share. But I always want more.
There's the temple in Kushi. You can see the pagoda.
Every new year, I pray there for you and little Jin and my family.
Jin is lucky you take such good care of him.
I think she's dying. I think that's what's going on. Oh.
Yuriko.
Dang, man. We lost 2 real niggas in 2 days, man. We lost Samuel.
Rest.
Bruh, now we lost
Strength we need is
Yuriko.
the mighty fall at last, to be no more than dust before wind.
Hey, you don't say that about my nigga Samuels, man. Shut up, man. Shut up. Why you disrespecting? You disrespecting. So, finished that. If you can see right now, this is where I am in the story. This is how much stuff I got left in this area, in this act. I just got side quests. I just got side quests now. For what? I'm gonna tell you right now, just buy the standard edition. You still get all that stuff with the standard edition. How? I have the physical copy. Yeah, I have the physical copy. I don't have digital. I'm telling, the game is fun. Alone, the game is fun. All I gotta say is, before you play the game, update it first. Just update it. Like when you get it, just update it. Cause like all that stuff you get, like that's why people crapped on the game so hard when they released that update. Because if you just update the game after beating it, like if you beat the game and you didn't know there was an update and your game just automatically updated without you knowing, bruh, so many people were mad when they found out, oh, I get the orange lightsaber without even having to buy the deluxe edition. I get all this stuff without having to buy the deluxe edition. You telling me all I had to do was update my game, meaning I paid $5 and some change for something I was already gonna get. Like, so many people were mad because of that. I was mad about that because I almost paid $5 and some change for some stuff I was already gonna get with the game if I had just updated it.
What are you doing?
You have stumbled on a perfect opportunity, my lord. Down this road lies an enemy camp stuffed with supplies to feed, clothe, and heal dozens, hundreds, and the Mongols left. It's a ripe plum just begging for it.
What are you not telling me?
This is a simple situation.
Right.
No
That's like
Mongols,
if
lots of stuff,
Xenoverse
ourselves,
was like oh, we got this free DLC coming out. You can play as Supreme God of Time. You can play as all this stuff, blah blah blah, and then they're like, oh, it's not free anymore. You gotta pay like $30 for this, all of this, and then they do an update where you get it for free anyways. Like, somebody was getting their throat slit. Somebody was getting their throat slit.
They're so arrogant they leave their camp unguarded when they go on raids.
Then who are you waiting for on the road?
Who me? Nobody. I was on my way to the camp when you happened by.
There are survivors taking refuge near the Yarikawa stronghold. They need supplies.
That's exactly the people I'm trying to help. What did I tell you? So beautiful it makes you weak.
Look around. Gather what you can.
Man, this dude is straight lying, bruh. He know he lying. Jin. Or not Jin, I forget dude name. Kagi or no, I don't remember his name. It'll come to me later. But he know he lying, dog. He know he lying. I ain't gonna lie, the game can get predictable at times though.
Your deaths will never be forgotten.
Like when you
Sake barrel. Know anything about this, Kenji?
yeah.
I'm the only one on this island who sells sake to the Mongols?
Yes.
My lord, I'm hurt.
Like the game is very predictable at times. I'm not gonna lie. But it's that good predictable. You know what I mean? Like, even though the story is very predictable, the combat makes up for it.
Clothing, leather, silk, wood. This can help a lot of people.
I told you this was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of food here. Fish, vegetables, rice, and millet. Japanese, not Mongolian.
They're learning to like our cuisine. I already checked the yurt.
Yeah.
Nothing in there, just a bunch of junk.
I better check the yurt.
Like we understand why he's doing what he's doing, but it's like, bruh, y'all talk about all, like, I'm gonna pause for a minute. Y'all talk about all this honor and, oh, I want to be a samurai. I want to be a samurai. I want honor. I want all this stuff. But the minute y'all get hungry, that's when y'all turn on the nigga. Bruh, I don't care what nobody say. The Straw Hat Ronins ain't, you know what I mean?
No, not true. I brought help. Meet
I can't.
Lord Sakai, also known as the Ghost.
One of you explain what's happening. Now.
Kenji set me up is what's happening.
Doo-doo.
It wasn't a setup. The Mongols were supposed to pay for this stuff. Only they didn't. And
Kenji, that's his
they
name.
took my friend Nato here hostage.
They were supposed to pay for this?
Hear that? They're back. Please, cut me loose.
Where did you get these supplies?
We stole
Straw
them
Hat
from
Ronin
Straw
got
Hats.
swag, but at the same time though,
You distract the Mongols.
you can't be like, I want all this honor, I want to protect my people, and then the minute y'all get hungry, y'all turn on y'all own people. Like, that don't make sense. We understand, but it's like I don't want to understand. That's the thing. I don't want to understand. I don't want to understand. Because it's like... Ooh, boy.
Kill them! You think you can steal from us?
Not anymore, traitors. Bruh, there's a bear? Oh, dang it. No, I didn't know there was a bear in the camp. God dang it. I didn't know we could sneak around and do this. Dude. Oh, I can use my hallucination darts. I'm gonna see if I can get big fella. Dang it.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Ah. Die. Wow, he took out most of them for me.
Is that the ghost? Kill him!
Come on, boy. 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 Hmm. He's doing all that yelling, but he ain't attacking. Well. Am I wearing? Yeah. You know what's funny though? Old white men like to wear shorts like that.
Has to be him.
Kenji's friend. You can come out now. It's safe.
Over here!
We are locked in! Lord Sakai! We thought it would be safer. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Yes, thank you!
You know what happens now.
I'm going to ride that Sakai barrel all the way to...
Kenji, I think he's angry.
Lord Sakai. Our intention
Yeah, I
is
changed it back to
always
English.
to gift our gains to the survivors who need it most. The camp outside the town of Yarikawa.
Gather everything you can.
Cause I move fast like that. I'm fast like that, you know? Just boom boom.
Food and medicine.
Like that.
Correct?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
If it wasn't for Kenji's like personality, I think Jin would have already killed him by now.
I told you this was a bad idea. What's that?
I ain't gonna lie, Kenji is a forgettable character if you ain't like paying attention. I'll wipe all this dirt off me, man. I can't be running around dirty. You talking about for what? Mm-hmm. Boy, you almost got sliced, boy. I thought you was the enemy. You lucky I was sitting there waiting on you to do something.
Quickly, quick.
What? Mm-hmm. Like me personally, they shouldn't have held back on this game. If they had armor, if they had armors that they wanted to add in the game but wasn't sure about, they should have just added it anyways. Send it to the group chat. Cause like if I go off the video, it's just gonna do the blue screen. Just like take a picture of it off your phone and send it to the group chat.
Jin,
Yuna. I thought you were in Yariko.
I can't go back yet.
Who did?
Yeah, you sent a For Honor thing.
Altan. I heard stories coming out of Otsuna. He's terrorizing everyone, stealing food, medicine, slaughtering families. If anyone fights back or tries to run,
They get butchered. Like animals.
an old friend of mine runs the same diet. I can't believe
They're like, hey man, we don't need you spoiling our stuff, man.
And put an end to this warlord.
Them boys got hanged, man. Got straight hanged.
the inn's this way.
Who's your friend?
Her name's Ichi. I've known her since I was a child. She taught me how to survive.
Have you seen her since the invasion?
No, I haven't seen her in years.
We should scout the inn.
We'll have the best view from over here.
That man might tell us what to expect inside.
Better talk to him before they come back.
A samurai.
Me and Deadpool.
We've come to help.
I got it on my computer.
If they see me.
We're looking for Ichi. She runs this inn.
Have you seen her?
Gods, help!
Bruh,
Ready.
that nigga straight snitched on us. Like, bruh, how can you be like, oh, I'm afraid the guards will see me talking to you and I'll get killed, and then get yourself killed? Word, I straight killed him. I already killed him. You know he did. Yeah. Cause he betrayed us. He betrayed our trust. You know he did. Huh?
Ichi, where are you?
What video? Oh, cause I was waiting on you. I wanted to shoot it with you.
Yuna.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I asked if you wanted to come over.
Ichi, you're alive.
Why are you here?
I came to save you.
You've killed me, Yuna. I was keeping the invaders drunk and distracted. But when Altan hears about this, about what you've done,
You were working with the Mongols.
to survive,
You should have fought back.
and you should have run away, like you always do.
Wow.
She risked her life to save you.
Because she was keeping the Mongols drunk for some reason.
Away from that one.
Ichi, we can protect you from Altan. Just tell me where to find him.
No one knows where he is. Not even his men. But if you really want his attention,
Tell me.
find his most valued allies. The Japanese slavers who do his bidding. Make an example of them. And Altan will find you.
Who are these slavers?
Ask Yuna. She'll remember.
I don't know what happened between you in the past, but she only wants to help.
Yuna had her chance.
What did she tell you?
Not enough. If we want to draw Altan out of hiding, we have to earn his attention.
The ghost can manage that. Where do we start?
We hurt Altan's closest allies, Japanese slavers.
What is that?
She brothers.
Ichi said
That One Punch Man game, right?
Those three bastards run a farm near the river.
Man, they better.
ready, meet me there. We'll do this together.
I will. Thank you, Chi.
Right. Because they feel like they don't have to do much work with them.
Can't give up yet, boy. Master Kage.
Like I was saying yesterday, man. If you're gonna make a game and they gonna give you $40 million to do it, why not use every cent of it to make that game worth it? Like with this game had little to no marketing. They showed gameplay footage on its first day, revealing it. And look at it now, 2 million copies sold in the first 3 days. And this game is only what, $60? $60 for a 30+ hour game. Uh-huh.
Take whatever you want.
I'm not a thief.
Everyone knows you're attacking caravans.
Right.
Ghost and the demon Sensei.
Me personally, at this point in time, I feel like
I've heard you myself.
if any new game comes out and it's getting all this publicity and it's getting all this attention, I feel like it's not going to be a good game because they focusing on trying to draw us in instead of working on what's going to draw us in. Yeah. The game itself should be what's drawing us in.
How are Sensei Ishikawa and I being blamed for highway robbery? At North, find out who's responsible. Let's go, Kage.
Yeah. Oh.
Heal! like trouble. Sensei.
Oh yeah. Bruh, I didn't even know this, but most games nowadays are already finished, and they're just like waiting on a release date. And it's like, bruh, you telling me you had this game finished days, months ahead of its scheduled release date, and y'all just sat there and did nothing? Like, y'all didn't think maybe we need to look back and right. You didn't think maybe there was something that you needed to fix? Maybe there was something you need to look back at? No, it's done. Yeah, and they was like, we're not using it for publicity or anything like that.
You're the ghost.
What
Yeah.
happened here?
My only problem is I just wish the game wasn't like an RPG. Like, you know, those games, like kind of like with Kakarot, when I attack somebody, there's the numbers, and certain attacks do certain amount of damage and stuff. I want, this is what I want for that game to have. Certain weapons or certain type of ammunition does certain amount of damage to a person. Like, let's say I'm going up against like a brute character, right? Somebody who can absorb a lot of damage. Okay, I need armor-piercing rounds to break off his armor, and then I'll switch to standard rounds when I'm ready to go in for like quick kills and stuff like that, you know?
We'll put an end to that.
Like, I wish I want it to be like that, so it's not like, oh, I need this gun right here because it does 500 damage, or I need this gun right here because it does 600 damage. Right.
How did you find me?
Someone heard a convoy being chased.
People avoid the roads because of Tomoe.
No.
When I caught wind of a merchant chancing a supply run, I followed.
Why would Tomoe attack supply runs in Kushi Prefecture? There's no strategic
Yeah.
importance.
No. But Kushidera Temple
I was hoping, my whole thing with the combat, my whole thing with the combat is I wish it would go back to the the older Dragon Balls games where every character had their own unique fighting style.
Her home. I'll hunt her past the horizon if I must. There's the convoy.
And more victims of Tomoe. Let's see what we can learn. No other survivors.
Japanese
Yeah.
and Mongol arrows.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
They took off down the road.
And we'll find them.
And if you're playing with friends, you could combine your like super attacks. Not in a traditional way, but you can both attack with like different attacks at the same time.
But effective.
What I was hoping that they would do, and I don't know why we aren't game developers at this point. Like, we should be giving them ideas and stuff like that. Because I'm telling you, if we gave them ideas, we would make them a hell of a lot more money than what they're making now. Like take this as an idea. When you do the combined attack in Kakarot, like you
Dismount here.
it's not that it doesn't do damage, it's the fact that it doesn't look cool like it should look cool. Like, remember in Dragon Ball Super when Kale and Khalifa combined their attacks? And it was like that red and green. It was like red and green. I was hoping with that, you could have the electricity. Like, if you had, let's say, in the Saiyan Saga with Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin, you know, it could be blue, yellow, and have yellow, like kind of bright yellow electricity around it when they did their combined super attack, you know?
You'll be free soon.
Oh no. No, please. No.
We're here to help.
Yeah.
She said.
Tomoe? What did she say?
Or when you got Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta on the same team. Vegeta does his Gallic Gun, Gohan does his Maseko, Goku does his Kamehameha. Bruh, that could have been blue, purple, and yellow in three. That could have been three colors in one. Right, like yellow. Which, oh yeah, they had Gallic.
Sakai.
Tomoe set a trap for us, and we walked right into it.
I spoke with her 2 days ago.
Tomoe?
The captive. Heard her talking about a Japanese
That
woman she
game-
saw with the Mongols. I asked her
That
to
game,
find out who
Kakarot,
can
needed
report
more
back.
cinematics.
did
It
what?
needed way more cinematics.
It could have gone
Kind of
the
like
other way.
Ultimate Tenkaichi.
We
Matter of fact,
standing
if
with
I
Tomoe's
remember,
mom
and this kind
Talk
of
about what it means to be
pissed
a
me
warrior.
off with Ultimate
How Tomoe
Tenkaichi, but I
undermines
grew to love it because I noticed that its combat style
expect us
was
to be
unique
perfect.
to what it was. So if you were far away and you did like a super attack, you would do like a Kamehameha, Final Flash, you know, whoever you're playing as, you would do their specific super attack.
Finish your thought.
And when you were up close, you would do their melee
carry
super attack,
weapons.
which was
We
knock
all
them
choose
away,
between life and death.
chase, knock them down to the ground, then teleport to the ground, and then push them away with the
And so
air.
would you.
And then you can continue that combo.
Not
Or
everyone
you
can
could
be a
finish it with a super attack. And when you did a super attack, the enemy had a chance of, if they had enough energy saved up, I could either block this attack, I could stand here and withstand the attack, or I can move out of the way. No, I got it wrong. I could either move out the way, withstand the attack, or just attack, blast them back with an attack that was of equal power. And I feel like that game could have used something like that, you know what I mean? But they just got lazy and I feel like we need to crack down on Bandai Namco. We need to crack down on them. We need to show them that we're not gonna buy every game that you release. Just because it says Dragon Ball on the cover of it doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it. No, I need you to prove to me why I should buy this game. And if you can't do that, well, guess what? I'm not buying it. If they come out with a Xenoverse 3, they're gonna have to show me why I should buy Xenoverse 3. Play it. They need to stop holding back. Stop holding back on us. You know what's... Yeah. They did? They dumbed down the Super Saiyans? Mm-hmm. What? That's retarded. That's retarded. Bruh, they need to stop holding back. That's all I gotta say about the situation. This, like, Dragon Ball Heroes is doing better than Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Heroes is an arcade game in Japan. It even has its own game on the Switch. No, not the Switch, the Nintendo. But like, bruh, that's how you know it's bad, because if Dragon Ball Heroes is an arcade game and an arcade game can do better than a console game, it has crappy graphics, but it has a cool little storyline. It doesn't stick to like the general story, you know? Oh, Goku came to Earth. Goku's the protector of Earth. Blah blah blah. Goku this, Goku that. No, it's your custom character working with the Time Patrol, and you have Trunks going Super Saiyan God. He has his rage form. You have Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Man, I give fighters credit where credit is due. I will give fighters credit where credit is due. Now, if they come out with a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 and they have all this cool stuff in it, then yes, I will still give them credit, you know. But Xenoverse has no excuse. Xenoverse has no excuse for not adding any of that stuff. It's a game that relates to timelines. It could be any timeline. It doesn't have to stick to one timeline. We're talking about multiple timelines with multiple dimensions. It doesn't matter. Dragon Ball, the Xenoverse has the potential to be something greater, and they ruined it. Could you imagine your custom character with the Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken? Or you can fuse all your custom characters into one custom ultra powerful custom character. You could do that in Dragon Ball Fusion. All the characters you unlock can fuse into one character, bruh. And he has like this little headband and his hair is like rainbow colored. Yeah. That could have been implemented into Xenoverse. But they didn't. They didn't do anything with that. Mm-hmm. Right. I ain't gonna lie, if they do come out with another Xenoverse, I want my character to be fully customizable. I want cool looking hairstyles. I want to be able to buff my character up like Broly. I want all the transformations that are canon to Dragon Ball. I'm talking about Legendary Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Red, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan Rage. I want all of that. And if I can't get all of that, I don't want the game. It's like, you know where to put your money at. You know what to do, but you choose not to do it. And they don't even give you a good enough excuse for why they didn't do it. Oh, we gotta balance this out. We can wait. Cheat. I waited 7 years for The Last of Us 2, and they crapped all over it. I can wait. That's proof that I can wait some years. I can wait some years. What's 7 years? What's 7 years? That ain't nothing. I can wait 7 years. If you give me that bullcrap excuse that you gotta balance this out and you still couldn't get it right and you didn't add it in the game, that's why you didn't add it in the game, bullcrap. You lazy.
Sakai.
Sensei Ishikawa, is all this Tomoe's work?
She and her Mongols have been busy.
Skill.
A woman here named Ran knows where to find her.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
How does she know where Tomoe's camp is?
She stumbled on it while foraging in the woods.
Nothing.
She's lucky to be alive.
Everyone with her was killed.
What they should have done, what they should have done is put all the transformations
Did this to you?
into one.
By one of our own.
Basically, what I mean by that is, okay, you know how they did with Super Saiyan? You could go Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, and then Super Saiyan 3? What they should do is, alright, let's say I have 10 bars of energy, right? The first bar is for Super Saiyan, second bar is Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, 4, God will take up 2 bars, Super Saiyan Blue will take up 3 bars, and then, you know, to get the legendary Super Saiyan, it'll take up the rest of the bars, you know what I mean?
Between the river
and when you go legendary Super Saiyan, instead of it draining you, it makes you overflow with energy. So if you don't get rid of some of that energy, you could end up exhausting yourself. So like the legendary Super Saiyan, like they could literally add the legendary Super Saiyan form as a transformation. Bruh, let it regenerate your energy super quickly, but you have to get rid of the excess energy. If you don't, your stamina will completely drop on you. And it'll tire you out. So you get all this extra strength, you get all this super strength to be able to like knock people out really quickly, but at a cost of it tiring you out very quickly.
Damn her. The lessons I taught her, the secrets I shared.
Yeah.
All wasted. You old fool.
Like, I think that would be good to add to the game. I think that would be good.
Tomoe never told
Man, when I first played Xenoverse 2, man,
Before we fought,
I was disappointed by the hairstyles.
make her samurai.
I was very disappointed by the hairstyles. I think those are the same hairstyles from the first game.
Because she's a hired killer.
Because her sensei failed her.
The females are the only ones who got the new stuff.
One thing to wreck your chance
The
of a
males
good life.
barely got anything.
Terrorize your own people.
I am aware, Sakai.
Are you?
Ye-
Can I count on you to do what needs to be done?
We have a camp to find.
I'm just very disappointed. Very disappointed.
We need to stop Tomoe before she takes more lives.
Like, I'm telling you, man, they could not let me be in the development team, bro. If they let me be on the development team, I'll make them so much money. Like, my nigga, this is what we need to do, and we're gonna do it exactly the way I want it.
The good news is Tomoe fell back to
Like, what's wrong with giving people what they want? For so long, they haven't given us what we wanted in a long time. And when they do give us what we want, they do a half-ass job.
if we did, and Tomoe abandoned the Mongol
That's like this is literally what they do to us.
After everything she's done.
Okay, let's say you want this Camaro, right? And you see this Camaro, it can transform into a robot, it can transform into a car, it can transform into a jet. I will give you this car, jet, robot, but it's gonna have a few problems. It's not gonna be able to walk. The most it can do is glide. The jet isn't very fast. It runs out of fuel very quickly, so you constantly have to refuel it. And when it transforms, it doesn't transform all the way. So that means you have to pull the head out and you have to pull the arms out. Like that's what they do. That's what they did with the DLC that gave us Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Vegeta. You gave us 2 versions of Vegeta when you could have just given us 1. Why couldn't we have Super Saiyan like basically base form Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super, right? But he has Super Saiyan Red, Super Saiyan Blue, and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Why give us 2 separate characters?
Would you trust her?
No.
The woman we spoke to said Tomoe terrorized people here. It must have been years ago. Tomoe would have been young.
In her
Yeah.
teens. And holding her own among bandits.
Difficult for someone twice her age. You never suspected anything.
When she began her study with me, she hid a small blade in her sleeve. And she secretly hoarded food.
I can see how you could overlook those signs.
There were others.
Yeah.
I wanted to make her my heir so badly. I blinded myself to the truth. The camp should be nearby.
Perfect terrain for archers lying in wait.
Keep your eyes open. Dismount here.
Yeah.
Stay low and find a good place to scout the camp. Up here.
We've seen this before.
What do you see?
Japanese arrows.
Of course.
Right.
Bodies used for archery practice.
Tomoe's signature. Shut this camp down. Keep your eyes open for Tomoe.
Ready when you are, Sensei.
I'll stay hidden until you strike.
I'm just done getting crapped on by game developers, man. It's fucking stupid. It's retarded as shit. Wait, did the other guys run off? No, not the terrifying parry. It's whenever I attack, you know, and they can't see me coming, and I just start taking people out very quickly. They just all run off. Like there was one time this Mongol just straight up ran like for miles. I followed him too. He ran for miles. People said we need a new Transformer game. Speaking of Transformers, we need a new Transformers game. Me personally, I want to say yes, we do, but at the same time, I have to say no. I think Transformers has been played out. If anything, if we do get a Transformers game, I want the game to be like this. We don't play as Optimus, we don't play as Bumblebee, we don't play as Ratchet, we don't play as the iconic Transformers. We create our own Transformer. We can scan whatever vehicle we want. We can have whatever type of weapons we want. I don't want the big on the shoulder type weapons. Even though, like, I don't want the big on the shoulder type weapons. I want the guns to either be like arm cannon, kind of like Mega Man arm cannon, or um or in their hands. You know what I mean? Kind of like how we see in the movies and the old cartoons. I want it to be like, I want the game to start out like this. We start as a normal Autobot, right? We're in the factories, we're making energon, like a regular, a normal Cybertronian, normal Cybertronian. And we're in the factory, we're working, or depending on what, we can have our own specific type of story. So we could either be a speedster, a factory worker, like not a factory worker, but the because they did have a military. So I'll say like a military factory worker where we build weapons and stuff. We could be either be a medic, like we can work in like a doctor's type position, or a warrior, medic, or a speedster. And if we're a speedster, our story would start out as, okay, we're on the racetrack, we transform into a car, we're just racing around the track, and then we transform back into a robot and we're just like jumping over hurdles and shit like that. Or we can stay in the car and just jump over hurdles that way too. If we start as a warrior, we're in the arena, or we're in the military or the arena, depending on which the part of the story I don't know. As a warrior, we probably be inside the arena, if anything. So we're in the arena, we're battling other Cybertronians, and you know, the war just starts, like shit start popping off, right? Shit starts popping off, like the arena starts getting blown up, attacked, and we don't know who's doing the attack, and then it turns out to be the Decepticons. And you know, I want it to be like an open world type of Transformer game, where it's like on Cybertron.
So what I think it should be like, so yeah, up to where you said the war breaks out and everything, and they give you an option to choose a faction.
Yeah.
Either the Autobots or the Decepticons. And if you're on the Decepticons, you have to be evil. And if they catch you doing like anything, not being evil necessarily, because they're like oppressed or whatever. So like, but like if you do anything, like the slightest thing, to make them suspect you not being the true Decepticon, they'll start distrusting you or whatever, and send you out on riskier missions until they finally ambush you. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and also what I was thinking about, like
the sensei and the ghost
transforming or whatever. So they could just
Your archers are dead. It's over.
They could have a set term transformation. So like if you scan a truck, right, you're gonna have that specific build. But if you scan like a smaller or a medium car or a race car, you're gonna have that specific type of thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you scan a truck, you're gonna look similar to Optimus. But if you scan like a dumpster truck, you're gonna look like what's his name?
So I can tell you from right now, I've been keeping up with the Transformers series, and I've been paying attention to every little thing that happens in it. And from what I can say, I don't want my Transformer, like if I scan a truck vehicle, I don't want them to necessarily look like Optimus Prime. I feel like you should be able to customize your own vehicle for him, you know?
No, I know that, but I'm saying like his build is going to be kind of similar to Optimus.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to build an Optimus, you can make an Optimus.
You mean like stock, like bigger, stockier, more like out there?
A chance at a better life.
So like when you scan a truck, right?
Is that what he told
you can like the default option is going to look like Optimus. Well, not exactly like him, but similar
My
to
sensei
him.
tried to kill me.
But like you can customize
He'll try
it
the same
and
with
look
you.
different.
Thanks for the warning, but I'm here to end this.
It's already over.
Can you scan multiple cars?
Yeah.
I have nothing.
So you're not stuck to the same car
The bow down.
after you scan.
I'll say it this much. If you scan a truck, right, like a regular old pickup truck, and you drive past another truck that looks better, you can scan that one, or you can scan a car. They're not like that's what I never got about the Transformers. They could literally be anything that they want to be as long as their body is made for it. They could do it. So like with Optimus, he could be a car, he could be a truck, he could be a tank. Well, I don't know if a tank, but with Megatron, he started out as an airplane. He could transform into like an aircraft. So his vehicles would always be something that could fly. He's built for that. Or when he became a tank that one time, it was because his body had parts made for a tank. So he could scan a tank and be fine. He could scan a truck and be fine. They could be whatever they want to be, as long as their body is made for it.
And I want something like that too. Like at a certain point, you could scan one more other thing that isn't the same thing, and then have like a combinable, like how Megatron is. Because that was cool to me.
Bruh, could you imagine?
And the freaking dead. Like what?
Bruh, that would be so cool to be able to combine Transformers.
Oh, now that we're talking about it, remember the combined like the construction
Constructicons?
Yeah, the Constructicons. We could have enemies like that, like these giant and like what that'll look really good.
Like you could also you could take them out from the inside, you know?
Yeah. Like the twins did. They could do so much with a Transformers. It just looks it will be so outlandish and look.
Could have killed me, but she didn't.
You let her get away.
She jumped off a cliff. I saw her.
You saw what she wanted you to.
She sounded desperate.
She is, because of us.
Why does she think you'll turn on me?
She doesn't. She's trying to drive a wedge between us, and it's working.
No, it's not.
Good. But the next time you wonder if I can do what's needed, ask yourself first.
Tomoe isn't finished yet.
I believe Transformers game could be so much more. I want to know what it was like, what the war was like on Cybertron. I'm tired of hearing about it or only seeing a few glimpses of it. I want to actually be in the war when it started and when it ended. Like that, I kind of want to go to school for like game development, but I know if I'm developing a game, I won't be able to do it the way I want to because I have to pay for the license. I have to, you know, be well known. I have to get permission to do it instead of just doing it, you know?
Yeah.
If I could have my way in like giving an idea and having my idea come to life, like that would be that I would love to be able to do that. Cuz I want to it's not the fact that I want money and I want to see my idea come to life. It's the fact that I believe these games deserve a chance. And left in the wrong hands, it's not going to get that chance. Like oh yeah, go ahead,
Let's be honest. These people making games, they're either too old to not okay. Let me not be ageist or whatever they call it now. But they're gonna try to what is it? They're gonna try to appease us, but it's gonna be cringy, right? They're gonna try to do it cool, but it's not gonna work well. It's gonna be super cringy and no one's gonna really like that. And these other people the ones that are like kind of our age or knowing what we want, they decide to listen to the wrong side of us. Okay.
Basically, they're gonna try to add some politics into that shit.
Yeah, politics. It's not what games are about unless it's a political game, right? If it's dealing with government or whatever, that's fine. I really don't have a problem with that. I'm not gonna play the game, but that's fine because that's what the game is made for.
Right,
but
you
if
stick
got
to the
games
genre.
like if you got games like, say, Crash Bandicoot over here teaching people about Donald Trump was the one that ruined us, and feminism is correct because it's trying to unite all sexes.
Or they got a character in there that looks similar to Donald Trump, and they're just like bashing him and shit.
Like, how does that work? It's Crash Bandicoot. It's a platform. What does that have to do? We don't even know what it's like. There is no real government in Crash Bandicoot that we know of. We're just here to be the...
All we know is it's about an evil scientist who's trying to take over the world.
That's all we're here for. We're not here to learn history or why all sex is. There's no sex offenders don't even have it. We know Crash is a boy. We know his history. Right? That's all. We don't even really need to know what they are. And they're not
They're animals.
Humanistic, but it's not what it's about. It's just a fun game. Or you got what's another game that what's a game that they really try to get on? They try to that.
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
What does that have to? It's telling the past, right? But from a made-up side of it, I guess. Because I don't really remember. I'm gonna have to look into it.
Like, what they're saying is this game is racist because it was made by white guys instead of Japanese guys. And it's like, what's the fucking difference?
If they're getting it right, it doesn't matter. The Japanese
For all you
like,
know, the story could have been written by a Japanese guy, but he just doesn't know how to develop games. You know, he doesn't know how to code. So why the fuck wouldn't he hire people who know what to fucking do? That's like me saying, oh, I got this awesome story. I had this awesome idea for a badass movie, but it's about black people, but I'm not going to let this white guy press record on a fucking camera. It's fucking stupid. If he knows how to get good angles and shoot good video with his camera, then why the fuck would I not want this guy to be... Exactly. For all I know, I can't find any good black people that are qualified to work this camera and get the angles that I want. But if he can do it and he's willing to work with me, why the fuck wouldn't I want him to do it with me?
Do you remember what happened?
Because at the end of the fucking day, this game is a retelling of samurai and Japanese history. So why the fuck... They have Japanese voice actors for the game, and actors for the game.
But you don't hear about it. You don't hear about that. You just hear about what you want to hear.
It's racist because it was made by white people. Fuck off, man.
Like, all these people screaming for black people in all that in a game. Like, if the game calls for it, then first of all, we all have customizable. There's plenty of games with customizable characters where you can make the character black.
Right. Like Dragon Ball.
You have a black main character, right? I get, okay, maybe that's not enough. But like, if you so hurt about it, go make your own game. Go make your own game with a black character.
Stop trying to take other people's shit.
It's not the fact that black characters wouldn't be good. It's just the story that they envisioned didn't have a black character. How is that wrong? That's their vision, right? If you have a vision that the character was black, then make your vision, make it come true. Make your game. See how it goes. I'm not bashing. I'm not saying you should do it. But
All we saying is stop trying to take other people's shit and make it your own.
Like, it's what they wanted. They wanted the game not to have a black main character. Like, and
Not after Alchem pushed them to this.
The LGBTQ, right?
I will kill them where they sleep.
I'm not coming out and say
without
it.
being seen.
Yeah, I get it.
No
You
one
want
is beyond the reach of the
representation, right? Fine.
The Mongols
Really
won't
don't have a
sleep
problem
for a
with it.
week.
If character,
Do it.
if a person that's making the story
Jin,
doesn't
if it goes wrong in
envision
there,
some lesbian or gay dude or transgender, transsexual, transhuman.
Like, don't
you
y'all
guys
have
are calling
enough?
it now,
Don't y'all have enough representation? I mean, in every fucking sitcom nowadays, there's always a gay fucking character.
and the gay best friend was funny back then. Back in the early 2000s, that was hilarious.
Now it's just
But now
getting
they're
fucking
finding out.
cringy. Now it's getting fucking cringy, bro.
Now it's just because everybody got a gay best friend. No, the gay best friend was hilarious because it was so rare. Now that we have so much of it, it's not funny. It's not funny anymore. It's just stupid. All these ghetto people, like we know over. I get, you come from the ghettos, you're gonna act ghetto. I act a little ghetto sometimes, but on all these reality TVs, y'all don't need to be ghetto. Y'all don't need to be, oh, I'm gay, this and that. Like, it doesn't matter. Y'all got representation. It's not in the best light, which is why people in game development don't want gay people. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all got, you see those reality TV shows where the person is gay or something, and they're acting all ratchet and they're starting fights and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, representation, we win, blah blah blah, and then they get mad when people don't want that type of energy in their game because it's not going to sell well, or if it does sell and it's an option, people are going to kill that person. Like I would, because you don't need to be like that. You're ruining my vibe.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
And I'm talking about killing
Bitch,
people
don't kill
in
my
games, not
vibe.
talking about killing gay people. Okay.
2 brothers to go.
This world is just this is clown world. This clown world. Fuck! No! Shit! I didn't mean to get seen. I was just trying to be me, you know. Samurai. Fuck! I fucked that up. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. It's just fucking dumb that that everything needs to be gay now. Everything gotta be this. Everything gotta be that. Look, man, if you make a good story and you make likable characters, maybe you wouldn't have to worry about making everything fucking gay.
Like one of my favorite anime, Gurren Lagann, gay character Roy. I liked him. All right, he was flamboyant. Yes, I don't like flamboyant people, but he did it in a way that was acceptable to me.
Right. He didn't like when you hear Roy, when you heard about Roy, he was barely in the show like that, but it's like it makes you wonder where's Roy at? What the fuck is he up to? You know what I mean? Like he was a likable character. Not only was he useful to the team, but he was a good shit talker.
And just every scene with him was enjoyable to me.
Like he had layers, my nigga. He was like a ogre, bro. He had layers.
Like an onion. Like I don't hate gay people. I treat them just like I treat regular people. I don't hate you, but I'm not gonna care unless you're somewhat important to me, right? Or I know you, or we talk. I don't care about you. They don't try to make me care about you. Regular people don't try to make me care about them. Straight people don't try to make me care about them, right?
Right.
So why do the gay people try to make me care about them? What are the gay people that, well, I'm gay, you should care?
Like Dave Chappelle said it. Dave Chappelle said it best. The T's are the most fucking sensitive because they feel like they're being attacked by everybody. The point of the matter is nobody fucking cares.
Exactly.
Stop trying to push your fucking agenda and everything down everybody's goddamn throats. You're ruining shit. Not everything needs to be fucking gay. Not everything needs to be transgender. Not everything needs to be that. All right? We understand that you're there. We know you're there. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to forget about you when every time in the fucking media, you know, everything is this, like, oh, homophobic this, homophobic that. That's what makes people not fucking like you. Is when you fucking call them something they're not. Because they have an opposite opinion.
This is good. This is good podcast material.
Look, man, I'm straight. All right, I like women. But I hate being called sexist or bigoted because I like vagina instead of dick. I don't like dick.
They can't wear it. I got the dick. I don't even like it.
Exactly. I don't like my own dick. That nigga always get me into trouble.
Can't stand up during class. Teacher was
without being seen.
My dick is what's gonna get me me too'd one of these days.
Exactly. Like they hate you for being a man.
That's like me being like, I hate you because you got a vagina, and it feel good.
That's a problem. That's
Stop making that shit feel good.
Like,
damn.
Like I know I told you this story before, Jose, but Deadpool. So I was on Twitter, right? And this dude was like telling this story about how he drove off on his date because she was taking pictures of his license plate. And he said, "Oh, I had to get out of there. I didn't know what she was about to do." And then instantly, every comment was, "Oh, he hates women. This is why black men should be killed or something like that." Literally talking about killing this dude because he was a guy fearing that something shady was happening.
All the horrible things
And
they did.
in all honesty,
Yes.
I get it. I get why she was taking a picture of his license plate. I understand it wholeheartedly.
Do something
You
now.
can't trust people out here, right?
It's time we sent all
But
a message.
why is it that she
in
gets a
blood and covered
pass
in
for not
flies.
trusting him enough to get in the car because they were on a date? But he's supposed to automatically trust her just because she's a female?
I want to
He's supposed to trust her
Tall grass.
even after she's being sneaky trying to take a picture of his license plate? That's he's a man, so it's automatically, oh, he'll be fine. Like, that didn't make sense to me. They were all. I try to tell them that he has the right to fear for his life just as much as she did, but no, they all these women and all these like I don't know what to call them because I don't like to call them dudes if they're just going to sit there and act like this. But they were sitting there saying, defending the women that I was talking against,
Running like
saying,
scared dogs.
"Oh, I'm a guy and I would completely understand, and you should understand that she was just taking precautions." But what about him? Why can't he take precautions? You don't know what she's doing with that picture of his license plate.
Right.
Like, that's stupid to me. That was really stupid. And they all got on me for trying to tell him that she's not in the wrong, but neither is he. And they were saying, "Oh, this post is about women and what women go through," when it was literally his post. How is this
First of
about
all,
what women go through?
I feel like if that's his car and he don't want you taking pictures of his shit, you don't go behind his back or you don't disobey him and be like, "No, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyways." That's just me personally. She should have just asked if she had a problem with it.
She should have just been like, so, like, hold on, it's hard because other comments were stupid, like, "Oh, if he didn't want to take a pic, if he didn't want his license plate to be seen, then I guess he better watch out for street lights." Like, that's not the same thing.
Exactly.
Someone personally has your license plate, but the government has everything. It don't matter. You can try to hide it, right? It doesn't matter. The government has an idea of what you'll do. If not, they know where you are. So for them to be like, "Oh, he better watch out for street lights or stoplights," like that's stupid. We all know that we're getting looked at by them, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like they're coming to attack us, right? We don't know if someone personally comes up and takes a picture of my license plate. I'm not going to be like, "Oh, well, it's publicly available to like the street lights and stuff," because the street lights are gonna attack me, right?
At the end of the day,
a person can attack you.
exactly. You don't know what the fuck that person's doing with your shit. At least with the government, you know, you kind of know, that they're taking your picture and shit. You don't really know what they're doing with it, but it's like,
it's out of character for someone to just do that.
Right, to just walk up and fucking take a picture of your license plate for no reason. Like, the whole point of a date is to go out and see someone and get to know them. If you knew them already, what would even be on a date? You know what I mean? That's like me taking some girl who I've known for 7 years out on a date just to get to know her more. I already knew her. I knew her for 7 fucking years.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here because, like, I haven't eaten breakfast and I'm getting hungry, and I can't think when I'm hungry, so I'm gonna just end the live stream here. I'll be back in about either a few minutes or an hour or so.
Okay.
So I'm gonna end the live stream here, but I'll be back.